I was going about my day and noticed all of these little flies. At first I thought they were fruit flies, but upon further inspection I realized they turned out to be fungus gnats. These little creatures lay eggs in the soil. After the eggs hatch, the larvae will eat whatever biological material they can find, including my plant, which might kill my plant in the process. I only have one plant in my house, so that's where the gnats probably lay their eggs. I have to hurry with this project though. The reproductive time of the gnats is 17 days. If half of those are female, then that's 150 females that can lay another 300 eggs. So yeah, you can see where this is going. There are a lot of products that one can buy to kill these little buggers. Some target the larvae, others target the adult flies, and all of them are quite expensive and you need to be lucky to get it to work in the long term. So here's what I came up with. It's pretty much an electric fly swatter, custom made for the dimensions of my plant pot. As the larvae turn into adults, they need to fly out at some point, which is when they have to pass through this project. There are some gaps, so some will probably survive. However, the females need to pass through the barrier once again if they want to lay eggs, and they have to get out of the plant pot afterwards. So there are 2 opportunities to kill the fungus gnats before they lay eggs. So yeah, let's get started. I used my CAD software of choice to model the ring that would sit on top of the plant pot. The ring has a bunch of holes, spaced 3 mm apart. My 3D printer is not big enough to print everything in one piece, so I had to cut the ring into 8 separate parts, which I had to glue together later. I used metal wire to make the small rods. You can straighten the wire by attaching one end to a drill while holding the other end with a pair of pliers. The wire straightens itself by turning the drill. Now it's just a matter of placing the rods. This process took quite a while. Here's the plan. There's a left and a right side. The left side is going to be positive, while the right side is going to be negative. I will connect every other rod on the proper side, and with a bit of luck, everything should be smooth sailing. Okay, so not quite. I saw this coming, but I gave it a shot anyway. The wires are a lot straighter compared to when they were rolled up, but especially the longer pieces aren't perfect. So I designed these spacers. It's a lot better now. Now for the electronics. Get an electric fly swatter, screw it open, and remove the drain resistor. The drain resistor drains the capacitor, which means that there's no charge after you let go of the button. So by removing the resistor, the capacitor will stay charged even after you release the button. Without the drain resistor, the capacitor loses its charge after about 5 minutes. So I want the Arduino to charge it every 4 minutes instead. You normally have to press the button before you charge the capacitor. I'm going to bypass this by using a relay board. This way you can automatically charge the capacitor every 4 minutes. All that is left is to program the Arduino. And here you go, a working fungus gnat killer. It's been a few days after I completed this build, and I must say the results look really good so far. I have to clean the metal rods once every 2 days due to the amount of gnats on them. I see the gnats less and less often with each passing day, so this system is definitely a success in my book. There are a few drawbacks though. The electronics look really sketchy right now. I should have made an enclosure for it. Like, I only got shocked once, but like, an enclosure would have helped. And then there are the gaps within the barrier. I will probably cover them with a piece of paper or something. That way I can force the last couple of gnats to go through the metal rods. Other than that, I'm impressed that it works this well. So don't forget to cultivate that like button, and I will see you in the next one.